Well, hello there, folks, and welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII, where we have been flying around looking for treasure. I did do a little bit off-screen while the last video was saving. I hit up a couple spots that I was curious about, and did find that I missed some areas that I thought I had already hit. Let's see if I can find them again. We know we can't land up there. Did I ever land here? I don't think I did. This is not a place I've checked yet. But now that I'm seeing it here, yep, there's a chest over there. I also did find that metal slime, liquid metal slime area I was telling you guys about. Best place for grinding experience, probably. A phial of Yggdrasil dew. I don't particularly care one way or the other about that stuff. Can I run? Thank you. Those items can be useful, but yeah. Come here, you. Why are you running away? The bushwhacker. Why do I feel like I've fought you before? $54 damage, not bad. I was expecting like 1 or 2. The bushwhacker. Why does that name sound so familiar? It's gotta have something to do with Dragon Quest VII. Like maybe these guys in that game were just regularly called bushwhackers or something. I think they're also called wild childs. Remind me of the puppet animal. It's got a lot of health. It's a friggin' spooky face while it sleeps. Okay. Can we wake it back up, please? It almost looks like a character from the Gorillas, like that. I don't like it. So we're doing a good job of building our monster team as well. It's pretty impressive. Is that going to be a gold one? No, a silver one. Okay. So what it is? What it is? What is it? It's Bush W. It's W. Bush from the Bushwhacker family. He's a berserker. He likes killing things. Who can you replace? I'm not even entirely sure I need a cure slime. It only has 374 hit points. Tori, half tempted to get rid of you too. Foul. I think it's time for you to leave the roost, Foul. You've been good. But you're on your own now. So is that all that's out here? Looks like it. I actually am going to have to backtrack too. Because one place, and I end up eating my words here. Yeah, I'm going to try to do all of this as quick as possible. But I end up eating my words because I know whenever we were there the first time, I even commented about shit, what did I say now? I can't even remember. Oh, about how I don't need to look over every single edge to try and find treasures. That was a lie. This is a place we can land. There is an item here. There's also some golems here, occasionally. I'm not going to say that they spawn frequently because they don't, but that way is dead end. This is the path we need to take. This could possibly be another okay place to grind gold. There's high rollers again. I'm glad to know that all these places we can now reach are filled with the same enemy types as well. Yeah, occasionally you can bump into gold golems up here. We find a skull helm. I also believe that there's metal slimes up here. However, they only show up at night. The important area for grinding out experience, not that place. That place is incidental. It's like going to the swordsman's labyrinth, right around that area. where you can occasionally find metal slimes. Okay. I want to say that I needed to come back here as well. Is this the place? Let's just double check here. There was that chest. I believe I missed something over here. Oh, gold golems show up here too, apparently. Okay. I didn't know that. I'm pretty sure I missed a treasure chest here. So I wonder if gold golems just show up everywhere that you can fly? Like all of the new areas that you can reach with the bird, do they have a chance to have gold golems spawn? One of you can answer in the comments. I know it won't help me, but again, sometimes people do actually go through and watch these playlists to find out how to get through some of these games. My Star Ocean playlist in particular seems to be used as a strategy guide by a lot of people. That game can be fucking confusing. Good game, but damn. Even I had to use a strategy guide to get through parts of it. Have I ever been out to this island? No, I've not. I've never seen this before. I did not check this off screen either, so now I'm curious. I'm finding all these new areas with you guys. What the hell is out here? We're gonna find Kami House or something? Okay. Maybe this is the opposite of the Dark Ruins Island. This place will be filled with love and joy. We can shake the trees for all of the coconuts in the world. I'll leave Holy Protection off. I'm curious what we might bump into here, if anything. Canna boxes? That is actually not bad. Canna boxes are a decent enemy to farm as well, I believe. I think they can drop seeds with like strength or wisdom. Maybe just random seeds. They die easy, that's always a plus. Of course, that doesn't help them have a good drop rate. The Loopy Lupus. I'm gonna guess that you're the real treasure on this island. Let us just Falcon Slice you. We're doing a lot of damage. It's not necessarily a good sign for him. Angelo's got a sense of the fear. 43, okay. Dang it, I did not want to just attack. I'm trying to play with one hand because I got tea in my other. I just want to take a drink. Not miss my attack and do the wrong one. Flatten him, Yangus! Put the hurt on him. Now this is the real Wolverine. He's even got his furry costume on and everything. He drops a silver monster coin. Loopy Lupus, Blade Wolf, Jumping Jackal. Man. Are you better than Hoodwinked? Yeah. Better agility, worse defense, better attack by a decent amount, more hit points. Sorry, Hoodwink. You were good, but the old team is gone now, folks. Not gonna lie, that makes me kinda sad, just a little bit. Are there any treasure chests? Anywhere? Can I think I can take flight. Get into one more random encounter on this island just to see if the enemies even actually want to fight. Mimics too! Oh, I like this island. Mimics, canna boxes. These might put up a little bit more of a fight. No. I was wrong. I know one of them, one monster of this type is kind of a pain in the ass. I just don't know what they're called. The mimics are defeated. Come on, mimics. Drop me a treasure chest. A sheep down there. I don't remember sheep having anything we can get. And okay, this is the last fight. Cannaboxes and mimics. And I'll assume that their more powerful versions are here as well, just maybe more rare to run across. Do want to check. I think that's it. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Thought I saw something down there on the beach. There still might be something down there on the beach. Hidden behind those palm trees that I missed, but I doubt it. I may even do more exploring off screen at some point. Just to see what else I'm missing. I'm sure there's more stuff along the map's edge. But what are we looking for now? There is another place. I did find out how to get into that waterfall area, which I think we're going to go to here in a minute. Right around there. But this is another place I need to land, and as a matter of fact, this is the place with the liquid metal slimes. Last video, I thought that I had already landed here and explored around for some reason, but I did not. Maybe I came here and then saw the bridges and stuff and said no. And then turned around. But yeah, I actually need to explore this place. There's a treasure chest here, and there's metal slimes and liquid metal slimes. I don't know if I'll bump into any of them with you guys. I only bumped into one set of liquid metal slimes off screen. So they're a little bit rare. And worse than rare, they run away really quick. Like, generally their first action on their very first turn is to run away. And Jess levels up. Level 33. 10 wisdom. She learns Kaboom. Gets 7 skill points. Takes sex appeal up. And actually, it's tempting to put points into whips and go try and get the Gringham whip for her. The Gingham whip or whatever the hell it's called. Okay. I'm not entirely sure where to go here. I don't think it's back that other way, but maybe it is. They might both go to the same place. A metal king slime. This is a ton of experience. I didn't bump into one of these. Yeah. He flees. He says, no, fuck you. You need more agility, son, if you want to get a chance to attack me. I don't even know how many hit points those guys have. I'm going to assume it's a lot. And even with my metal attack, my metal slash, I barely do any damage to him. Again, it wouldn't be fun for me to record grinding out experience here, because most of the fights are just going to be slime battles like this, and then the metal ones are going to be for like frustrating attempts of trying to do enough damage before they flee from you. There's a body of water in the way here. I don't know if I can drink from it. Here we go. 6 metal slimes. Most of them will run away. We're gonna use a metal slash. 1 damage. The only thing is, it's guaranteed to hit. That's the only benefit that the metal slash has. She seems to hit fairly consistently with her staff as well, which is kind of nice. Metal slimes aren't as apt to run as the kings and the liquid metal slimes, but I need the falcon sword for this, so I can attack twice and at least do 2 damage. They just don't care. Hey, we killed one. They've got 4 hit points total. But again, I mean, you gotta do 4 damage to them. You're generally only gonna do 1. You might be able to do 2 or 3 in a round if you get lucky. Or if you get a crit, you get to do 2. I'm not entirely sure if that was a crit or not. I actually think critical hits against these things do the full damage. At least in Dragon Quest VII. If you critically hit, that's pretty much the only way to kill metal monsters. Come on, guys. We just, like, need 2 more hit points. You bastards. Step up. There we go. So, managing to kill 2 of those gets us 2,700 experience. As you can see, whenever you need 30,000 experience, it's only marginally useful. Like I said, grinding experience at this point is... You've got to have some patience. You've got to really enjoy it. You've got to have live streams or Netflix to watch. Something like that. Does anybody want to finish off this slime? I'm curious if they drop something. Like, you kill the king slime and maybe his rare drop is his crown and a treasure chest or something. I know there's a chest down here because I looted you off screen. I think it's an axe, if I'm not mistaken. Do you slimes really think you're going to be able to do anything to us? She slimes, what's even the point? It drops a file of armor Seiko. A more Seiko or something. And we get a Conqueror's Axe. The question is that any better for Yangus than what he is currently using? It doesn't matter skill-wise, because he doesn't ever use any of his skills. Yeah, I need to check that helm. 103 attack. Ooh, that would be a very significant increase. There you go, Yangus. A weapon that you have no skill points in. An eerie helm surrounded by an air of danger. Okay. I am not at all interested in equipping that. However, we are going to be going and getting another cursed item here in just a moment. More metal slimes. Why even bothering? Metal slash. You know, a multi-shot Angelo would have killed all of those blue slimes. One arrow for each little slimy bastard, as a matter of fact. He hits him for 1. I almost wish there was a hex edit I could do or something. Some type of code where I could refund Yangus's skill points. Maybe Jessica's too. Get her the whip, let him have that axe. I need to find Plump a legendary sword and Angelo a legendary bow at some point, and then we'll be good to go. Am I going to be able to kill any of you before you run away? At least we got one. Plonk. Hit right between the eyes with an arrow and an axe, and it just sits there continuing to smile. Okay, so there's also another type of slime monster that you guys didn't get to see there. It is the liquid metal slime. It looks like one of those poison green slimes with the bubbles and everything, except it's all metal. The king slime gives like 30,000 experience. I want to say the liquid metal slimes give you 15,000 experience. So still a great way to level up if you can get those two. And if you can kill them before they run away, and they run away even more frequently than regular metal slimes. We need to land somewhere over here, I think. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Did you put me on the wrong side of the river? You bastards. This isn't where I want to be, but I do want to check it. And see if it is where I want to be, because I could be wrong. I think I need to land somewhere else. Yeah, see, there's a door up there. That's the one we saw ages ago. Curious. How do I get up there? I know it deals with flight. I know it deals with landing somewhere. Let me fly away real quick. Now, unfortunately, the bird will not come to a complete stop. It refuses. It's not a hovering bird. It's not a hummingbird. Where would you be? You were going to make your way to a secret door by a waterfall. It's not over here. I thought maybe for a second it would be. Landing too close to it. Is that even the right one? Landing too close to it is no good. I don't think it was this one, but I'm gonna check all waterfalls for potential secrets. Breath of Fire 2 taught me to treat every waterfall as a potential gateway. Okay, so what if I land... What if I land further back? All this looping around is gonna make me motion sick. Like, have I been over here before? This is a secret worth uncovering. But it always puts me over here, so how am I supposed to get back to that side? Well, I'm actually going to pause for a second and check. Okay. Let me see here. This is... I don't want to spoil what this place is. It says to reach this place, fly your bird to Argonia, and then northwest, go to where the river connects with the mountain at the waterfall. So this is Argonia. Land here, I think. Land your bird at the west side of the river and run north to the waterfall. Surely this is it. What's the map say? I am on the west side now. So my only problem is that I was not landing far enough away. I wasn't landing far enough to the south. I knew it was something like that. I hate whenever I'm off just by a little bit and then I have to go, like, I have to go cheat. I have to go consult things. So here we go. This place is not in every single Dragon Quest. Interesting that there's a texture glitch on the door. What's software mode look like? Still looks like a texture glitch, okay. But I don't think this place is in every single Dragon Quest, but something is that is here. Nah. No need to say a word. I know why you're here. Go on through to the next room and get yourself nice and refreshed. Le Club Puff Puff. Oh. Do you want to get a puff puff? Oh, you'll get the puff puff.
Ah, bonjour, handsome. Can I interest you in the, oh, how can I say, poof poof? It feels so good.
How could you possibly say no?
Ooh. This way, I show you a good time. Oh, oui, just relax. Relax and let it all hang out. Oh, I hope I didn't scare you, but you will have twice the fun with the eyes closed. Oh, brace yourself. Here it comes. Poof, poof. Have you ever felt a pear as warm and soft as mine? Oh, just relax and enjoy.
What did you think was happening, you weirdos? How could you not want to get la poof poof? For crying out loud, folks, come on! Feels good, doesn't it? If you've got the urge for a bit of my poof poof, come back anytime. Au revoir, chérie. Oh, but what does the poof poof get us? That is the question. Is there any... We find a silver platter. Is there any benefit? A mini medal to getting the poof. It's a question many people have asked themselves over the years. What are you doing back here? You want me to give you a poof poof, do you? Of course. You're having me on. But it's a nice gesture anyways. Cheers. Okay. As if he has a pair as nice and as warm as hers. Get real, folks. It just doesn't happen that way. That's why that was so important for me to look it up. You guys have to participate and experience that at least once. Your life will never be the same. So, there's only one more place I need to go, and it is actually here. I can't believe that I was so close to finding this treasure, and I called it off. It must have been like those phantom memories where I second guessed myself. No, you know, I don't need to peer over every edge, despite the fact that I do need to peer over every edge. Killer croakers. Can I run? No. I am amazing at self-sabotage. Probably one of the things I'm the best at in the whole world. Is self-sabotage. Look, if they're not gonna fight, and we're not gonna fight, then let's just call a truce. We're both stuck at equal power levels. It'd be bad for both of our groups. But yes. This is what we're here for. A ruinous shield. Wonderful. Okay. Question is, where do we want to go now? There's that one place over by Red's that we can go to. That looks like an entire town that we haven't yet explored. Or there is... Have I been up here? Let me see. I don't think I have been up here. Or there is the floating... What am I doing on a road? It's not where I wanted to be at all. Or there is the floating Archbishop place, which is... I think that's where we're gonna go. Maybe I can't land up there and explore it. I will accept that as a possibility. There's probably more areas, too, that I haven't landed on. Like, have I landed here? I'm pretty sure I have, but I might as well check it again. And then we'll make our way to the Archbishop's floating mansion place. Oh, yeah, this place looks familiar. I'm gonna check it out again anyways, because I already thought that I landed in 2 places and it turns out I hadn't. What do we got here? High rollers and war griffins. Come on, let me run. These things can barely hurt me, game. And I don't want to fight 200 battles with them just to gain 1 level. So, nothing over there. Maybe I haven't been up here. Apparently I have not been. I'm glad I came and checked. A flame tang boomerang. Okay. Flame tang. I'm sure that's used in an alchemical recipe as well. You see, you gotta use it to make the absolute best ultimate boomerang, man. I am just about all flown out. For the time being. Okay, we've landed up there. I don't need to land up there again. Pretty sure I've explored out here. Okay. I think this is where we need to go next in the story anyways. I mean, we were dealing with... We saw Marcello down there. And then we did not get granted access to the lift because the game actively conspires against us. We're not allowed to explore. Before I run up and barge through the gate, I just want to make sure that there's nothing up here. I'm gonna laugh if we end up having to get into combat here. Turns out the place has already fallen. We simply spent way too much time exploring, looting treasure. So wait, I am actually behind, aren't I? Yeah. Put us behind the mansion. Okay. I guess we'll be going in the back door. Not allowed to go to the front. Not a single treasure chest back here. A single vase or pot. A single NPC. A little bit disappointed, honestly. Something bad must happen there later. Got that body of fresh water, that spring. Oh, look who it is.
Someone's coming. We must hide.
Didn't we see him down below not long ago?
You wanted to see me, Your Holiness?
This place is far removed from the secular world.
I understand. I will see that the Templars take charge of Your Holiness's security.
Is that what he was saying?
But rumors know no bounds, Marcello. I hear your name among the whisperings. There are disturbing allegations surrounding you. And I fear they may be more than mere rumors.
It is sad that the talented should always be the victims of envy, Your Holiness. Surely you don't believe these...
Abbot Francisco was very dear to me. My one true friend. We were very close. I am employing you as master of my guard for a very good reason. For Francisco. When you were abandoned by your parents, he raised you in the abbey as if you were his own son. The least I can do for him is to keep a close eye on you, to stop you straying any further from the fold. Marcello, you are intelligent and competent. You have clearly demonstrated that in your command of the Templars. Can you not satisfy yourself with that? If you persist with your current duplicity, I will have no choice but to discipline you.
What is he exactly doing?
But I am not so unjust as to think it's only you. The Church is riddled with corruption and bribery. I suppose I am largely to blame for being too lenient. Now, let that be the end of this discussion. Underneath this ear-leaping ambition, you have a good soul. There is still time for you to mend your ways.
Is he just getting scolded because he's power hungry?
Thank you, Your Holiness. May the goddess be with you always.
Ah, Francisco, my old friend. I should have known the book of his conscience would be closed to me. Guide his straying soul, lest he lose it.
Also, I'm not entirely sure why some voices are super quiet and others aren't, but there it is. So Marcello is the power-hungry, greedy boy, basically, right? Is that what's going on? And the abbot does not take too kindly to that. I'm wondering if we can catch up with the abbot over here, or if I'm gonna need to go through the entire place. Looks like I'm gonna need to go through the entire place. Apparently there's this strange village surrounded by high mountains. It's almost impossible to reach. I wonder if the little birds know where it is. I'd love to go and see it if I ever had the chance. The little birds, huh? Oi! I'm the gardener here. Don't you go stomping all over my lovely flowers now. Okay. I'll try not to, but I'm not gonna make any promises. If there's treasure on the other side, we'll trample them all day long. Damn it, I don't want to have to explore this entire place. There's gonna be so many pots and vases to break. High Priest Rolo is currently resting in this room. He can be rather overbearing, so it's worth to watch how you speak to him. Is that right? So, that confounded Marcello thinks he's too good to pay his bribes now that he's the master of the guard to the Lord High Priest. He only got the position because of my personal recommendation. The ungrateful swine. When I become Lord High Priest, he'll soon see the error of his ways. Huh. Who are you? Go away. Why was I spilling my guts to a stranger? Hell, I was looking him straight in the eyes when I said it. Nothing? A mini medal, perhaps? A mini medal for your troubles, sire. I'm telling you, those bags are just a big tease. They introduce them to you in the very first inn in the game. And then 90% of the ones you run across are completely worthless. Nothing in them. I'm here to steal your garters, ladies. How about a sage's robe? That will work too. Pots. Uno, dos, mini metal. I take it back. Maybe by the time we get out of this castle, we'll have enough to go trade in. I make food for everyone around here. The Lord High Priest, the Templars, even the little birds. I'm always so busy that I've probably forgotten how to sit still by now. Okay. The little birds. That's the second reference to little birds that we have had here. I'm slightly curious now. Nope. Okay. Just had to see. Oh, hey, we're here to visit. We're under Captain Marcello's orders to guard the Lord High Priest. So why we're letting you in here, I don't know. We're not following orders very good. Maybe they're from the Abbey, and they know who we are, so they don't particularly care. And we're here like, oh, it's those heroes again. Quasi-heroes. Another mini medal. Wonderful. Ah, the goddess moves in mysterious ways. I sense there is something special about you. Oh, sorry. Did I surprise you? Take no notice. It's just the nonsensical musings of an old man. May the goddess be with you on your travels. So I don't... What about the black shadow of Sir Leopold that was flying around? What about that? That's what that one lady down there was talking about. She saw it. It was here. Sir Leopold was around. How am I going to track him down if nobody up here even knows where he is at? What does my party have to say about this? I reckon you should live in a big posh mansion like this one day, Gov. I've got high hopes for you, you know. You deserve to have somewhere nice. This place is enormous. There are plenty of Templars on duty, mind. And they all look fairly fearsome, too. Good old Captain Marcello, eh? He may have the social skills of a Darkodile, but he certainly knows how to do his job. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I owe my mother some thanks for all those years of drilling proper manners into me. Speaking of which, what does happen to people who don't behave properly in front of the Lord High Priest? The death penalty? Squashed by the goddess's giant thumb? Who knows? Hello? Haven't seen you before. New recruits, are you? Well, you're not needed at the present. Dismissed. Let's say, can I take the elevator down? No? Fine, we're gonna flip you the finger while we take the god bird somewhere. The only other place is that hidden town. Looks like an ancient town. Crafted by the wise ones. Oh, there's my boat down there. Interesting. That's the only place I can think of to go. We could go down to that central island with the giant goddess statue, but at the same time, I don't think that there's any... I think that's the bonus dungeon at the end of the game. It's completely possible I'm wrong, but I don't think we have any reason to go there yet. And like I say, one of the biggest mistakes you can make in this game is getting a new mode of transportation like the boat and just taking off trying to explore absolutely everywhere. You will waste so much time and expend so much energy Trying to battle through places that you shouldn't be long looking for a single clue as to what you should do. That I highly advise against it. So, where was that place again? It was all the way over here, wasn't it? Where's Pickham? It was over by Pickham. So we got that. And that's right. This whole stinking back area. I could land back here. So land back in this forest and take this bridge all the way through here. What if I say screw that and I just land right here at the entrance? But plump, that forest back there is filled with all types of treasures. What the hell? This isn't where I want to be, is it? Oh, I want to go up this way. What are you doing, game? Are you trying to confuse me? Another Snapdragon. Well, at least I know we're probably in the correct place. Falcon Slash. Now, if I'd bumped into something that we had fought like ages ago, I would be a little bit worried. We may have actually fought those in Castle Trodain, now that I think about it. Here we go. This is definitely a new place. Okay, so are you good or are you bad? It's a bushwhacker. What the hell?
You, human, are you?
Yeah, good observation.
This is Terramgolly. Welcome.
I think a monster just spoke to me.
Cool, blight! Nah, I'm fed up with saying that old line now.
You haven't said it in so long, though, Yangus.
You there? You're a monster, but you don't fight or run away? What business do you have being so welcoming? Explain yourself.
But that line by Yangus there is another sign that we are nearing the end of the game. Even the game is getting tired of its own shenanigans.
Here in Terramgolly, humans and elves and monsters all live happily together.
Okay.
So why would I run away when I see a human?
And no one knows about this place? This is the first I've heard about this, I think.
Well, I never. I had no idea such a place existed.
We found you a home, King Trode. An old folks' home for you to retire in. You're stuck like this forever, you know.
Of course. You know what this means? I can wander about without causing a stir. It's a veritable paradise. Well, what are we waiting for? Come on, follow me.
It's good to see King Trode happy for a change, right? we have to be King Trode. Whee! And, okay, you already told us that. I don't know why I expect you to tell us something different. So, Terramgolly, huh? When I was little, I nearly fell down to the bottom of the gully. I did, it's true. But my friend swooped down and saved me. He caught me as I was falling. He's a Draki, you know. You're a monster too, and hey, monsters are cool. You're a cool little green Yoda-looking monster. Rapthorn is the Lord of Darkness, ruler of the world of darkness. But for all his might, he could not control his lust for power. He came here to the world of light thinking he could reign over that too. But he was stopped by the 7 great sages. They sealed him away in a huge rock somewhere in our world. I can almost guess what rock that is, just with that clue of a giant rock. What's this? A new face? Now that you've come all this way, it simply wouldn't do to miss out on Terramgolly's most famous drink. It's called a dry gigantini. Would you like to try one? Sure. Thank you. One dry gigantini coming up. I'll bring it over to you right away.
This is a dry gigantini. Agitated, not distressed. Why don't you give it a try, sir?
What the hell would distressed mean? Never heard of a distressed drink before.
You read me like a book, my good man. This is just what I was looking for. Oh, goodness. Well, well, well. I am impressed. This is delicious.
Thank you, sir. You flatter me. Perhaps while you enjoy your drink, I could entertain you with a tale of Terramgolly.
As you wish, my good man. This drink is more than enough entertainment for me.
You are too kind, but please, allow me to begin. It all started long ago, many hundreds of years past. The great sage Koopas was out walking one day when he found an elf and a gigant lying injured in the road. Hating to see any creature suffer, he tended to their wounds and he saved their lives.
Amazed that a human should show them such kindness, they pledged their allegiance to Koopas. And from that day forth, the three of them were inseparable. But the lifespan of humans, elves, and monsters is very different. After many years, Koopas passed on into the great beyond. Determined to honor his dying wish, the elf and the gigant established a settlement here in the gully. And ever since then, humans, elves, and monsters have lived here side by side in peace, never forgetting Koopas's wish. That no one should ever be allowed to forget how Rapthorn had terrorized the world. So, that's why the inhabitants of this valley are always sure to tell travelers about the terror of the Lord of Darkness.
Well, well. That's quite a tale. Very interesting, I'm sure. But this drink is absolutely fascinating. Well, that was delicious. It was worth venturing this far into the forest just for that alone.
Thank you for your custom, sir. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Well, what a story it was too. I was actually kind of expecting that drink to turn him into a giant king trode. Also, I forgot that he picks up and smashes things differently than the main guy. Oh, you're a fine-looking specimen, aren't you? How about a kiss? Sure, why not? Oh, slow down, I was only joking. Oh, men are all the same. You ask them if they want kissed, and of course they say yes. A slime crown, wow. It's pretty impressive. No, I don't want to put anything in the bank. It's like our second slime crown. I think it's used for something. It's a book entitled Cheese. It's the bee's knees. Of the many cheeses in the world, the single most difficult to prepare is highly strung cheese. To make highly strung cheese, one needs super spicy cheese, cold cheese, and just a dash of rock salt. The preparation of highly strung cheese is a task best left to master cheesemakers. Trode discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot, something I'll never use. I don't get the point of cheeses. It's a book called Arousing the Sword. They say that there's a sword that once had an incredibly sharp blade, but is now old and rusty. They also say that you can restore the sword to its former glory by mixing it with 2 rare ingredients in an alchemy pot. And they say that one of the items proves a slime's royal status, while the other is the world's hardest metal. Is there really anyone out there capable of collecting 2 such incredibly rare items, though? If you ask me, I say they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so the ultimate sword is a rusty old sword, plus the Slime King crown, plus Orchiculum, whatever the fuck it is. I'm pretty sure that that's the hardest material, the hardest metal that I've got. Stay overnight. And it was so cheap, too. I love this place. Hello, Purple Demon. Everyone here in Terramgolly hid the fact that David was an heir to one of the great sages. Rhea swore us to secrecy. She said he should only be told once he was old enough to understand. And now this has happened. It's terrible. It's a downright shame, actually. Okay, Zelda monster. What are you selling? Dragon's Bane. Interesting King Axe. Interesting Blizzard Blade. Really interesting, a Great Bow. That would be a significant boost up. Even the Heavy Hatchet would be a boost up from what Yangus has compared to what we found. A Staff of Resurrection may raise a fallen ally. So basically all of these are so far out of my price range that I'm never going to get them. How many battles would I have to do? I would have to do 29 battles against gold golems, roughly, in order to get that. Maybe a little bit less. Gigant armor. Reduces damage from fire and ice-based spells, probably useful. Mysterious armor that occasionally reflects a spell cast on the wearer back at the caster, no. A shield that restores some of the user's hit points, that is a very good shield. Not because of that. Why would I ever use it? No. But damn, that's a good defense increase. Thinking Cap, a magical helm that increases the wearer's wisdom. Great Helm, that's another good one. Okay, so there's definitely some items I need here. I doubt I will ever be able to afford them. A Flowing Dress. A sacred dress that reduces damage from fire and ice-based spells by a third. However, you lose a lot of other defense in the process. Probably not worth it. Well, interesting shop. I like your end prices better than your item prices, however. It's a fairly easy thing to determine. Can I jump off the edge to my death? Whee! We're tired of trying to save the world and exploring. Fuck it. We're out. Makes me want to play Dark Souls right there. Leave a message. Secret path ahead. Jump over. Try jumping. This is the treasure chamber. You may not enter without Rhea's permission, so, buzz off. Okay. I like how there is a living treasure chest in there.
Let me out, you assholes! This is racist! Just because I'm a treasure chest doesn't mean I belong in the royal treasure. I'm going to report you.
Okay. Now we just need to find Rhea. Whoever she is. Or he. I don't think that they have specified. Probably here. Doesn't look like I have much of a choice. Can't go around. Looks like there's a cave over there. Is there a dungeon? Is there a dungeon for me to explore? I don't want to go no more dungeons. What are you?
This chest belongeth to the goddess, and to me. What do you want?
I want you to divinate for me and tell me how much experience I need.
Yes, I'm feeling it. Here we go.
Plump needs 23,000, Yangus 18,000, Angelo 13,000, and Jessica 28,000. Wow. No, I don't want you to divinate again. You're killing me. I would like to save it. And whenever we come back, we're going to continue exploring this town. Friggin' goofy. Why a demon in the church? I've seen everything now. Let's see. Save over this one. This game is pulling out all the punches now. It's throwing everything it's got left at us. Do you still want to continue? Yes. We're not even close to being done. Now scram! Go on, beat it! We got no use for you here. Whenever we come back, we're going to continue exploring this place. Hopefully we can find Reyes and get a healthy dose of story dropped on our ass, I'm sure.